So guys, in the multiplayer space, there isn't too much to be really excited about. I'll be very honest, right? In the multiplayer first-person shooter space, it's just not going on like that. But a couple of weeks ago, I had the honor of playing a first-person shooter that not only that you need to know about, is something that you should keep an eye on, right? All the way. This shooter is called Alara Prime. This is a 4v4v4 tactical competitive shooter. I know that sounds weird, but guys, trust me, it works and the game is just fun. In this video here, guys, I'm gonna break down 3 elements of like, I'm basically going to question myself. I know that sounds odd, but I'm gonna like really just give you guys my just raw thoughts on Alara Prime as a title, right? Within this video here, I'm just really answering the tough questions that I know would be on a lot of people's minds. So with that said, if you like Alara Prime and you like my videos, make sure you give this video a big like. And if you want to stay up to date on anything Alara Prime related, please consider subscribing to the channel today. So why should we be excited for Alara Prime? Alara Prime is a tactical shooter. You guys already know I love tactical shooters. 2, it's being made by a dev team that know what they're doing. Shout out to the ex-DICE devs that are actually working with fall damage on this title. Like, God bless the talent because it is showing immensely. And 3, the game is just pure fun. Now, Alara Prime, again, guys, as I told you, it's a 4v4v4 premise. It's defend and attack, right? It's basically a 3-man team search and destroy type of situation, but it creates chaotic, fun situations and a lot of tactical ones as well that I personally appreciate. The thing about this game overall is that it holds true to what it is, like in the form of map design, gameplay, and fun factor. It's through the roof. The premise of this game, again, is not so traditional, but it works within the realms of what Alara Prime provides. It just works, right? And it works very well at a high level. It's always a pleasure to talk about Alara Prime because it's something personally that I feel a lot of people at home will enjoy. Like hands down. It's something, in my opinion now, since my second play session, my play test, right, that I could double down and say, Alara Prime is up next. This is a shooter that will not be denied, period. Remember I said this. It's only a matter of time before the masses adopts to this game and see how special it is in its nature, right? Alara Prime right now is a underground secret. It really is. Only a few know about it, but the people that had the privilege and honor of playing it always say great things. So it's a title that I know with time is only going to flourish once the game is nourished with more development and more people joining the playtest to add positive feedback to the game. Well, I should say critical feedback to the game to make the game more sound than what it is currently. And trust me, guys, we're in a good state already. So what is Alara Prime doing right? I feel personally they have the map designs down very well. Maps are not too big, not too small, have a like 3-lane premise right to it somewhat. However, they have the flow down. I don't know if it's particularly 3 lanes by design. I didn't really look at them that well, to be honest with you, but the maps feel really good. And then also on top of that, they have a solid foundation as far as gameplay. The mechanics in the game feel rock solid. Everything feels, even in its alpha, like pre-alpha state, feels well baked and feels and plays solid. I appreciate that. Now, my thing is this, they don't have everything down with the weapon mechanics and all that. All these things are subject to change, but the foundation, the bones of this project are rock solid. God bless these guys, because not too many times you could say in a shooter, especially a multiplayer shooter, that things are looking good right off rip. Those you really don't really get that feeling with some shooters till later on and you see what they really are, right? But right out the gate with Alara Prime, it's just not to be questioned. This game has a rock solid foundation, and Fall Damage Studios, they have something great to work with here. So just off of what I know with history of shooters and multiplayer shooters, how they start from their genesis, This here with Alara Prime, they have something special here because they have a foundation that I know in the future will pay dividends. They're starting with a rock solid base, and I really appreciate that. What does Alara Prime do what other shooters aren't doing? Well, for me, Alara Prime hasn't really reinvented the wheel as far as game premise goes, right? With the search and destroy type of feel, right? But adding that factor of 4v4v4, that's something new. That's something we haven't really seen in competitive tactical shooters. We haven't seen nothing quite like Alara Prime in that manner. So that's something that sets itself apart. But just the core premise of what the game is, it's pretty simple. It's dynamic in a way in what you could do with weapon sets and in special gadgets and things of that nature, but they kept everything overall simple, visually and both gameplay wise. It's not really confusing in any area. Now, there are some things that I'll mention towards the tail end of the video that I would like to see tweaked, but overall, simple premise. If you know anything about Rainbow Six Siege, if you know anything about CS, if you know anything about Valorant, you know what I mean? You'll feel right at home with Alara Prime. Now, again, Alara Prime, in my opinion, are built on some of these core principles that these games have, right? But it's like a healthy hybrid of all these games that we love. CS, Rainbow Six Siege, Valorant. It's like a hybrid of all these games into this one package that just, again, fucking works and is super, super fun to play. Now, if you want to read into more details about what Alara Prime is, I will have the information linked down below. You can check out the Steam page and various information there. But I will say this for the record, Alara Prime, I think, is going to be a banging title, man. I cannot wait for this to come out to the world as a free-to-play game. And yes, guys, this will be a free-to-play title, so I'm super excited about that. But we don't have a release date just yet. 2024, sometime, I'm thinking between third quarter 2024, we might be getting this game. But nonetheless, this is a title that you should be waiting on, and trust me, I feel the wait with this title here would actually be worth it. And honestly, I don't get to say these things too often, so I'm super excited to say that so early on. I have confidence in the devs here, and I have confidence in this product that they are offering. But now, to let you know about some of the things that I feel personally that could be changed about Alara Prime to make it better, okay? Now, me personally, I feel as though that some of the information displayed could be relayed better. At times, I don't know when teammates are dead or alive in key situations, like the information isn't easily displayed. But beyond that, and just, again, little information pieces being displayed better, I feel like everything else is pretty rock solid. Like honestly, guys, it's rare that I could say something like this early about a shooter, but I say with confidence with Alara Prime because I've played this game now twice in 2 play sessions, and I'm a believer. It's just as simple as that. I'm a believer all the way. Another bummer for me, one more thing I would like to say is I wish this game would just release tomorrow. To be honest with you, I had so much fun with my community along with Fry's community. We got to play with you guys at home, and listen, man, exciting shit. It was really exciting, and I can't just wait to hop back into the game and see how it develops along and what changes will be made to progress the game into a more further progress and a more healthier territory overall. Alara Prime is just such a clean competitive shooter that you don't need a referee for. The shooting mechanics make sense. The map design makes sense. The excitement in the game itself, the pacing of the title, everything just comes together to make a pleasant experience, and I am super excited for this game's future, hands down. So guys, if this video has helped you in some way, shape, or form to get introduced to Alara Prime or be excited about it, comment down below, tell me what you think. And also, if you did not check my last video, be sure to click here, and I'll be sure to see you there.